Welcome to Ruffing the Passer, the show where I talk football, miscellaneous stuff, and mostly football. I'm your host, Sam Ruffing, and today I want to talk about the winners of the NFC and AFC championship games who will be competing in the Super Bowl, the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals in LA, which is a little... Anyone else find it a little strange that two teams trade for disgruntled quarterbacks who have been with their team a long while, and the first year they get them, they're going to play in the Super Bowl in their home stadium? Smells a little fishy to me. Anyways, the Rams and Bengals both beat their opponents after both coming back, by the way. The Bengals came back from down 18 against Kansas City to win their first AFC championship game since 1988. That's a long time ago. That will be 40 years and 6 years. Oy. Man. I did not see that coming, and Joe Burrow played lights out in the second half. The whole team, really. The defense was fantastic late in that game. They stopped KC. They held Patrick Mahomes' to 37 yards passing in the second half. Something really low after going for 220 in the first, which looked like it would be a KC route, but they stopped him on the goal line. And notice how the Bengals made the Super Bowl while only kicking field goals, being patient, taking points. Take note, NFL coaches. Do not always go for it on fourth down. Kick the dang field goal. The Rams nearly blew it yesterday because they went for it on fourth down. Thankfully, they were facing Jimmy Garoppolo and Kyle Shanahan, so they didn't have to worry about much, but still, you're not going to get away with that against Cincy. And so, what a game by Joe Burrow. What a game by everyone on Cincinnati. They lost their tight end, C.J. Uzomah, early in the game, which looked like not a good sign. The entire game looked like not a good sign for the first 20 minutes after. But then the Bengals got something going. They hit Samaje Perine for a 40-yard touchdown screen pass, and that's when the momentum started to change. Joe Burrow got rolling. Since KC was stopped. And in the second half, you know what that game reminded me of? It reminded me of the 1986 AFC Championship game between the Cleveland Browns and Denver Broncos. That game reminded me of the drive game. I'm not going to lie. Joe Burrow going down there into KC, into hostile territory. Practically no chance to win. Whole team was playing bad at the start. But then they slowly started churning. He got rolling. The defense got rolling. And despite the odds in a horrible, nasty environment with fans screaming down at you, Cincinnati won. And that is just amazing. They went to overtime, just like the drive game. And I can't remember if the Browns got the ball first in that game or not. But KC got the ball first, and they threw an interception when on 3rd and long when Mahomes just chucked it up, and it was like, oh, baby, he's pulling a Brett Favre. And it bounced off Tyreek Hill and went into the defender's hands. It was beautiful. He should have had another one before that, which would have been an Eli Apple pick six going that way. But hey, I'll take it. KC's out of the playoffs. Hallelujah. And I can finally have a nice Super Bowl to watch. But may I just say, that is Joe Burrow. He's special. He definitely reminds me in a way of John Elway. I know, that's crazy. But first overall pick. Doesn't have the best stats. Now, granted, his arm and mobility probably aren't on the same level as Elway, but, you know, he doesn't have the prettiest stats all the time. He had 14 interceptions this year, 34 touchdowns, which is all right, which probably what LA would be doing in today's NFL. But still, Burrow seems to find a way to carrying his team, which should be rebuilding right now, into the Super Bowl to face the Rams, and that is just insane. As especially after they went 2-14 2 years prior with Andy Dalton. Just congrats for Cincinnati. You pulled out everything despite the refs trying to hose the game for you. And yeah, I get it, KC. That was an illegal formation, but I don't want to hear it. You had how many holding calls go against? I'm not called on you. Just great job by KC. Now I want to talk about the Rams and Matt Stafford winning the NFC Championship game in their first year together. And man, that was insane. And you know what's been insane for the Rams over the last however many weeks? Like when they started getting rolling again after their loss to San Fran at the end of the year. As soon as the playoffs started, I noticed something with LA. It's just they can score whenever they want, it feels like. Stafford is throwing just bombs to wide open receivers, and it's insane. They took Odell Beckham, who was playing like absolute crap earlier this year, and turned him into a star again. Von Miller, who was playing pretty well, but was playing as well as he could for a Vic Fangio defense, came in and has been unbelievable this playoffs, which I am just so happy for. I love you, Von Miller. I want you to win that Super Bowl badly. I mean, I won't be mad if you lose. Just, you got there, and you got there and you have a chance to win it again. So, good on you. Come back to Denver in the offseason if they get Aaron Rodgers, please. But just Matt Stafford is such a huge upgrade over Jared Goff. It's insane right now. Obviously, time will tell because it's first year, so maybe next year will be a lot rougher because same thing happened with Brady in this last year in Tampa. First year looked great, rosy, everything's going great. They're going to repeat, but then, well, the Bucs didn't. So I'm not saying that the Rams will be great from now on, but just, man, I can't believe you took a guy who was considered a good quarterback, top 15 in the league, but kind of controversial because he never won a playoff game, from Detroit. You plop him into a good culture in LA, and he just turns a corner completely and leads the team to a Super Bowl his first year there. It really makes you wonder how bad Detroit is. The Rams' defense is stifling. Their offense is great. They lost Tyler Higbee. A shame, but I'm just amazed that they're that good already. They should be the favorites in the Super Bowl. Yeah, just great win by them. I'm just amazed by how Stafford can score at will. Well, maybe not score at will, but just take a deep shot and hit it. Like, the receivers are always open. It's insane. Like, it's just like, I need 40 yards. Whoosh. Burrow's the same way. Burrow's accuracy is so good. So, Bengals, Rams. Who you got winning? I'll give my prediction in a week or so. And I will gladly look forward to that Super Bowl. I assume all of you will as well, because finally it's a Super Bowl without Tom Brady or the Patriots or the Chiefs or any Ravens with Ray Lewis, and it's just nice and calm. Nothing huge. Just a nice Super Bowl you can relax and enjoy. Granted, I'd love Denver to be in the Super Bowl, but whatever. This has been Ruffing the Passer. I hope you have all enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who you think's going to win the Super Bowl, and I'll see you next time.